Hey everyone, Desiree here. So in this video, I decided to share a little update on how things are going with my Franklin Covey Classic Size Planner. Now it's been, I think a couple weeks, maybe going on 3 weeks now since I've gotten the planner and I've started using it. And I wanted to kind of share how it's going because I'm finding that there's still some things that I need to adjust. There's some things I'm probably going to eliminate and some things I need to add in. At least I'm figuring that out as I go. Now I use this planner as my main planner, but then I also use my Traveler's Notebook as an extension to this planner because there's things in here that I think are important, but they don't necessarily need to be in here. And I like having a separate space for some things. So I'll talk about that a little bit later on. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, since I have shown the setup of this, I have no complaints about that. The setup is working really, really well. And there is nothing, nothing that I dislike about my setup. I think it works for my style of planning and it really helps me stay focused. It's not overwhelming, but then it's not boring either, so I feel like I'm in a really good place as it relates to how I have it set up. But what I have added in, since let's see, I do have some work notes that I don't want to share, but I have added in a habit tracker. I may have talked about this in the last video, but I put a habit tracker in here thinking I was going to use it for the month of April, and you can see I kind of have fallen off here. And I think the problem is that this is separate from my daily pages, so I forget to come back here and track off because I've done a lot of these things and we're already on the 16th, which is the day that I'm filming this, but I forget to mark things off. So a habit tracker I think does work, but for me, I think I need to have it with my daily pages just so I remember that, okay, these are the things I want to do and I want to make sure I do them every day. So I'm not sure this is going to work. I'm probably going to remove these habit tracker pages and figure out a way to do habit tracking within my daily pages somehow, just so I can remember to mark it off. Now when I got this planner, I started using it towards the end of March because I think I got it in the middle of March. So yeah, I started using it March 24th. Let me move this strap out the way. And it's been going pretty well. You know, I have no complaints. I really like these inserts. However, I don't know if I'm going to buy them again, not because there's anything wrong, but I think I really want to focus on using the Franklin Covey system inserts in here. So let's see. So this is what the weeks have been looking like. This is the past week here, and you can see, you know, the pages work really well. I love the layout. I love that I have plenty of space to write everything I need. And this is where we are today, Sunday. So I've got some things started here and I've already started planning in the things I need for the upcoming week. Now what I did do is I added washi tape down here because I don't really use this today's mood and I don't really find it necessary. As a matter of fact, I would prefer this to just be a blank space because I don't track water or my mood. I mean, I did, I think, a couple of days just because that is in here. But I feel like this is wasted space on the daily page. So I've got some things already plugged in, like I said, and this is going well. But what I'm finding that I need is that I need a week on 2 pages also, because I'm really missing having that weekly view. I mean, the daily pages are great, but I'm really missing the week on 2 pages. So I'm trying to figure out, am I going to make my own week on 2 pages insert, or am I going to buy some? And then if I buy some, am I going to buy the Franklin Covey ones? Because I do like those, but I don't like that they have Saturday and Sunday in one column. or I can just make my own and do a horizontal, because I think putting like 4 columns vertically is going to be a really tight squeeze. But anyway, I really want a week on 2 pages in addition to the daily pages, because I like having the week at a glance to be able to see, okay, I have this coming up, or next week I can just plug something in and not have to flip to that particular day, because I like being able to kind of prep, or at least just be aware of something coming up, because sometimes I don't always flip ahead very many days. So with that being said, that's something I'm going to add in here. Is I am going to add in a week on 2 pages somehow, and I'll probably put it before the daily pages, or I may make a separate section, although I don't know if breaking it up like that will be hard for me. But anyway, that's what I'm going to try. So the rest of the planner is still set up. Now I think I'm going to change my dividers, because I don't like, well, I shouldn't say I don't like it, but I feel like I want something different. I use these because this is what was in my stash, but I'd rather have, I think I want a different color scheme. I want something a little bit more bold and just something different. So I think I'm going to work on making some new inserts, or new dividers rather. I'll keep these, because maybe I'll come back to them or use them in a different binder or something like that. And I think that is it. So I did add in this zip pouch and this business card pouch from Franklin Covey, as well as a business card holder, although I don't have anything in them. I may put, I don't know, stickers or something in there. This is a Franklin Covey coupon. I think my address is on the other side, so I won't show that. But anyway, so this is going really well. Like I said, I'm just going to add in that week on 2 pages, and then I think that will be a lot easier for me as it relates to the planning. Now when it comes to my traveler's notebook, again, this is working out really well also. I'm loving it as kind of a brain dump and my April task list, because I have plenty of space here, to just write down whatever I need to write down, and then I don't have to worry about running out of space. This second insert I have used for my health and wellness tracker. Now I have been tracking my blood glucose levels every single morning, and I'm trying to get them to optimum levels. Now I don't have, I'm not pre-diabetic or anything like that, but my blood glucose is in the normal range, but I want it to be in an optimum range, which should be between like 60 and 80, and I'm anywhere between 80 and 100. Now anything under 100 is considered normal, but it's not optimal. So we are working on optimal. You can see here I tested this morning and my blood sugar is at 100, but yesterday I went to my mom's house for a party, and so I'm not surprised, because I just ate whatever I wanted because I've been so strict all week. But we celebrated like a bunch of birthdays in the family, so I had a piece of cake, and then I had some mashed potatoes because they were just too hard to resist. But I don't normally eat like that every day. You can see my blood sugar really went up because of that. And this is still 12 hours fasted, or maybe like 13 hours fasted, because I take it at first thing in the morning. So I haven't eaten since yesterday, and when I woke up this morning it was at 100. So again, that is still in the normal range, but it's not in the optimum range, which is what I'm going for. So you can see one day here it was 90, it was 85 here. So I really like having a place to track this. Now some days, a couple days, I forgot to put this in here, but we're moving into a new week, and again, because these are, just blank pages, I have plenty of space to go ahead and write that down and not worry about, if I'm going to run out of space. But I'm really having fun just tracking these numbers, just because I really notice the difference physically with how I feel. And also my skin, like my skin really glows when I keep my blood sugar levels under control. Again, I'm not diabetic, I'm not pre-diabetic, but just from what I've been learning and what I've been studying, I'm really fascinated to track these numbers. So that's what I've been using this for. And the nice thing is, because it's in this traveler's notebook, I could just bring it with me wherever, and I don't have to worry about a big bulky planner like my other one. Plus I like having this information separate. So that's what I've been doing in here. Sorry, I know that probably was a long-winded explanation, but I just wanted to share that this is working out so well and I love using it. So I still have a couple inserts that I have not used yet. This is the dashboard from, well, the little plastic part is from Recollections, and then this little planner girl thing is from Catspresso. I think I've had that in my stash for like a year or two. And another blank insert, and that's it. So these things have been working out quite well. I just wanted to do an update and a check-in because I did have a couple people message me about this planner, asking, did I still like it and how it was holding up. It's holding up fabulously, no complaints, and that's probably going to be it for this video. So I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to drop them down in the comments, because I know when you're trying to figure out your planner system or buy a planner, sometimes there's so many choices, and you want to get feedback from someone who's actually using the type of planner that you're thinking about. At least I know I do. So yeah, that's going to be it. So again, thanks so much for watching, and I will check in with you again really soon.